for Wise and his family, this will be an incredible moment and special moment for Junior as he's been here and seen it from all levels.
The man himself looks a little bemused, a little embarrassed perhaps, but it's a great night, it's a great honour for a great man, Waisale Serevi, tonight inducted into the IRB Hall of Fame, and where better than here at the Sokompo Stadium, now presented with the cap by Chairman of the International Rugby Board, Bernard Lapasse. Four times best and fairest player here at the Hong Kong Sevens, a stage which he has graced not only with his presence but with his magic as well. 21 years at the top, that's why Waisale Serevi, and the crowd all around this Sokompo Stadium stand in recognition of a great man. And we don't use the term legend lightly when we speak of Waisale Serevi, congratulated by another great, Tomasi Tharma, and a tear or two welling up in the eyes of the man himself, Waisale Serevi, accompanied by Junior and the whole family. A night to remember for Fiji, I'm sure, the first Fijian ever to be inducted into the IRB Hall of Fame. Waisale Serevi, we stand and salute you.
Thank you.
And Ben, Waisale now, of course, the Serevi brand is being spread around the globe, and some youngsters being developed. It's a great thing that he does out there in Seattle, and I know that you're pleased to be involved with this development.
Yeah, look, it's great for the two of us to be together and passing on the knowledge that we've gained throughout the years of playing the game. And I guess we're both advocates of an attacking style of rugby, and you know, something that worked well for us. We want to pass that on to youngsters. I think it's an exciting way to play rugby.
What a moment for this Fijian side as they take on Canada. They've just seen one of their greats, Waisale Serevi, being inducted into the IRB Hall of Fame. Canada, well, they have won both their games against Spain by 31 points to 7. They had a scare against the host nation Hong Kong earlier on today, then winning in the end by 14 points to 12. But Fiji certainly look good to hold on to their Hong Kong crown, which they won 12 months ago. Can they win back-to-back tournaments? That is the question here at Hong Kong. Taylor Harris, released by the Glasgow Warriors to compete here in Hong Kong. A lovely fend there by Nate Shirayama, but is swallowed up in the tackle by Yasser Veramalua.
They're just going backwards a little bit there. I think Canada, they're going to take the Fijians on. They've got to go forward and attack them. They're ferocious in the tackle and very quick over the ball.
Canada know exactly what they can expect here. They're down to 6 men at the moment. They've got an injured man down. I think it's Nate Shirayama. Can't quite see his number from here. But the hair style tells me that it could well be the Canadian number 9. The Canucks can ill afford to be without one of their talisman. So there his hand is heavily strapped, and there's a doubt whether he could be taking part in this competition this weekend, but here he is.
Yeah, he's a key performer for Canada, and the key to their success here, they need to keep him on the field because he makes things happen.
Canada looking for the first score, a wild pass above the head of Taylor Paris from Nate Hirayama, and Canada have it all to do to retain possession here in midfield, just beyond the Fijian 10-metre line. Taylor Ardron spins it out to Chauncey O'Toole, big Chauncey O'Toole, a big back rower in 15s. Been playing in Wales of late. Loose play there by Canada, and away comes Fiji in the form of Yasser Veramalua, taken though by Taylor Paris, this youngster from Barrie, Ontario. this contest to top the pool. The long floated pass out wide finds Samisoni Viriviri. Can't get away though from Tyler Ardron. Hands on for grim death there. And Canada now have it and look to bring it away through Sean Duke.
Some exceptional defence coming in from both sides here at the moment. When Fiji are really taking it to them. You can see that in the ruck with the turnover, and great tracking back there by Canada to stop the try, and then again in the far corner and almost got a breakaway themselves.
The coolest man in the ground at the moment would appear to be Fiji coach Ali Ferretti and Dere. Has reinstigated the sunshine style of rugby for the last season or so. Canada. Kieran Hearn to Sean Duke. Well marshalled though, and just lost forward their possession from Samisoni Viriviri.
It's unfortunate there that the Fijians almost pinching it again, but then the Canadians almost getting away. Both Sean Duke and Tyrone Ahern, big players for Canada, and you can get them away, then they can start to open this Fijian defence up a little bit.
All of this Canadian squad in the running for selection for the Olympic Games in 2016. And John, the coach, has a consistent squad at his disposal for selection. Sean Duke, prolific try scorer, vying with Hirayama for top dog on points for Canada. It is Hirayama, can't quite gather, and that's a rare mistake from the usually alert Nate Hirayama.
Just not quite connecting at the moment, Canada, and from their earlier performances where those passes were going to hand and they were managing to get away, it's just not quite happening. But then again, it's partly due to the Fijians, who are putting a lot of pressure on in defence.
Mentioned already that Fiji are reigning Hong Kong champions, but 8 of the squad that won the Cup here 12 months ago now play professional rugby in France or the UK. Now that will be the referee's decision. No penalty. That ball spins out of reach of Griffith. Reaching out was just a Beramaulua. And a little fortuitous perhaps, but pressure being applied and pressure bringing a reward for Fiji.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of paused for a second, wondering whether the ref was going to call a penalty for potential obstruction, but he's played on, and I mean, clever by the Fijian player, he kept chasing and got the just rewards. I mean, scrappy, but it's a try.
Yeah, they all count. As I say, read the newspapers tomorrow morning. So the conversion attempt from Eli Tinai. Tinai along with Nemani Dangusa, the captain, the only two survivors of that victorious challenge 12 months ago, which brought the trophy to the Fijians.
It's interesting as well, because the Fijians have changed their side up quite a lot this year. They were on red hot form in Australia early on in the year, then they weren't quite there for the rest, but I think they're back to playing some of their best rugby that we know how Fiji can play.
They certainly are. Mindi with the final pass into Samosioni Viriviri, and within the space of 2 minutes Fiji have scored twice, the fourth try for Viriviri, and following that start where both teams testing each other, 2 quick tries and Fiji are in control.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication, I think, there. You could see the look on the Canadian as they'd come back towards him. He's thinking, where's my teammate gone, with a big hole opening up, and Fijians love that. They'll exploit those holes all day, and they've always got a man on their side to finish the try off for them.
But Fiji have become a far more difficult side to prepare your plays against them somehow since Ali Ferretti and Dere has taken over. You never know what to expect, but you can expect some magic, and we can expect a few bumps and bruises as well. Good work there by Tyler Ardron, winning the restart. The man from McMaster University. As the hooter blows, then the last chance here, the final play of the first half, and Canada with ball in hand. Kieran Hearn looks to get away, can't keep the ball in play, and that will be it for the first half as Referee Ian Tempest blows the whistle, so a good half for Fiji certainly. 2 converted tries, and they lead Canada by 14 points to 0 at the break.